All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and check compression on this engine. So I've got the hose that has its little own Trader valve in there for the compression gauge, and it threads down into the cylinder where the spark plug goes. You just want to tighten this by hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and thread that in there and get it snugged up. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna check the engine's ability, the piston and the valve's ability to compress the air-fuel mixture. And, you know, without compression, you can't have combustion. So we do have a misfire code for this cylinder. Normally, I wouldn't check compression on a regular tune-up, but I'm doing it on this vehicle simply because of the mileage and because of the fact that you have to remove that whole cowl piece just to gain access to the spark plugs. So I want to have that peace of mind knowing whether or not compression is good. So like I said, on this vehicle, I am going to check it with the engine running. So we will have a misfire, obviously, because we don't have a spark plug, but it will still run on 3 cylinders, enough to check compression. Get the gauge somewhere where I can look at it later. With it being running, I expect it to be a little bit higher than that. If it's less than that, then we know that we do have an engine mechanical problem, whether it's a blown head gasket or, you know, burnt valve, or an issue with the piston rings, something like that, of that nature. But so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start this up, and we'll see what compression's at and go from there. Go ahead and put the key fob right there in my toolbox. The reason why is because with these Priuses, the engine can spontaneously start up if the key fob is near the vehicle, and it determines that the battery is dead and needs to be recharged. So I don't want the engine to start up when I'm doing a tune-up, but now that I've got the key fob, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gas pedal to get the engine running. And obviously we do have a misfire, but we'll see what our compression gauge is at. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to dig deeper into that. All right, so I've got it hooked up to cylinder number 2 as well, which hasn't had a misfire in the past, and it's also at 50 pounds, which isn't very good. Should definitely be higher than that. With this engine having as much mileage as it does, it's not super surprising. All right, so cylinder number 3 is at 150. Definitely a lot better. So another thing I've been noticing too as I've been removing these spark plugs is you can see the white buildup and soot. Unfortunately, that is a telltale sign of burning coolant. And I know that these engines are notorious for blown head gaskets after 200,000 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead and check compression on cylinder number 4 and see what we got. So there's cylinder number 4. It's not happy about the misfire, but we are at 150. All right, so with a little bit of oil down that hole, our compression did go up.